design of JuV was again meant to be a collab that I'm having to do on my own because people are difficult to wrangle and I don't really have enough organisation and stuff and So I'm going to talk about my history with the Pokémon franchise because that's interesting, maybe? I first got into Pokémon when it first came out in the UK, which must have been in the very late 90s, maybe, yeah, not 100% certain when exactly, but I think it was like 1998 sort of time. That's when I was around 5. I never got to play the games because my parents didn't really have the money for us to have consoles until much later on, so we just kind of, I watched the TV show, I watched the anime, that was it for the longest time. But eventually, around when I was about 12 maybe? I want to say maybe 11 actually. My friend lost her Game Boy and her Pokémon game that she had at the time. This was about 2006, no, 2004-ish. And she got a new one from her parents. And that's all well and good, but then she found the old one and the game with it, and she gave it to me, because I'd never been able to have one before. And I really fell in love with the franchise. My first actual game that I owned of Pokémon was Pokémon Sapphire, and brilliant stuff. Hoenn is the first one that I actually got to play around in, and some really fond memories from playing around, running around in like Morville City and all that, and it was great. And I started off first with a Mudkip, I think, or was that on her save file before I actually started my own? I almost always go with fire types because, you know, the element I sort of like best. I have a strong association with fire, and you know, it kind of works. I like it a lot. So I ended up having a Torchic for a while, and the grew all the way to a Blaziken. I think I ended up having a level 100 one. I can't remember if I did that in that first game. But then I got, for my, must have been 11th birthday, so it must have been earlier that I got it. I got Pokemon Leaf Green, and fell in love with Kanto. And obviously Charizard has always been my favourite Pokemon. He had the best story in the anime. Ash's Charizard was the best story, for me at least. I didn't really care too much for Pikachu. It was cool, but nah. I went through having my Charizard, and I've still got it in a different file somewhere because I transferred it over to one of the next games I got. I managed to collect the other games. I got Fire Red and I got Emerald, and I played with them for a bit, but I didn't manage to sort of get past them for a while, so eventually I kind of stopped playing for a bit, for a year or two probably, and eventually I got back into it around the time that Diamond was coming out, and no, it must have been a little while after that. I got Diamond and I got Pearl, and those are pretty good. I have, again, a lot of fond memories of running around Sinnoh. Sinnoh is a brilliant region, top notch, and it's great. I got into the competitive battling scene a bit. I got into doing all sorts of stuff. I went onto like a Pokemon forum where we did our own game and all sorts of stuff, and we sort of did like emulators and stuff for a while, and it was good. I used to always name my rivals after my friend Lewis because we used to battle quite a bit, and last time I actually met up with him we still talked a lot about Pokemon, and it's a good thing. And eventually, like, I got into it all and it got platinum. Then it took a while for them to put the next ones out, and I was like, I have to save up for these ones, and then I just had so many other priorities that I never got Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I never got anywhere past that. I was going to, and I just never got to. It was a thing. And so, like, I've been in and out of them for a while, and obviously in April I was like, actually, you know what, I'm gonna go for this. And I went and got a new game, and a new 3DS, because I need one to actually play some of the newer games. And so I played X, and I've played through all of X, and I've played through a good, well, no, I've not really gotten that far into Black. No, White. Got White. I've started playing White. I haven't done too much with it. I should probably be doing more with it, but it's good. And I'm learning new Pokemon, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of new Pokemon, because there's been like 3 generations since I was last playing them regularly, and it's cool. Not that long ago I got myself a little Game Boy Advance SP so that I could still play my old games, and it works quite well for it, because me and Jamie, my girlfriend, we started playing side by side a couple of years ago on Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'm playing Fire Red and she's playing Leaf Green, and like battling every now and again, and she's never won a battle against me because I'm too good. That's kind of my Pokemon story, I guess. Let me know your Pokemon story down in the comments down below, because I would love to know it. It would be really cool. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and that you remember to like and share it, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails down below to see other videos by me, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next day of JuV.